yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. We are here to ask, what promise is on the horizon? Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. And is our criticism interfering? Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. We don the patterns outside and inside. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. Sometimes we are bent down, and what we have is crooked. But we do what we can with what we have. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. Reflecting upon what was, and the offerings of what we bring by tracing the patterns. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. The insidious presence that goes through, that we permeate the environment with. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. Our eternal nature uses the temporary nature. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. To breathe in the aroma and to cause an experience of ourselves. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. And our light that shines through the dark of night, that brightens and combines the parts of ourselves in the dark. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. The secret and the alliance. Of our chosen action, of our chosen focus. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. And we bear our shields and prepare to consume. In the falling. And we take out the pact that is ready for us to sign. Wikra Nfilm Yzmz Yammer. That have chosen our side. Some come down, and others come up or out. Crawling, flocking, migrating, and encircling, they shout, Wikra Nfilm Yzmz Yammer. The transforming has begun. Are we trekked? There is no constraining here, but just difference and the tart. From and to the stars and planets, limiting is ending by this art. Self-sacrificing is done to empower every bane and dart. The eternal mystery guides me in part as I am warmed towards the battling. We laugh like a rainbow in the place of our abiding. We are opened and will not be hiding. For what may come, we strengthen and are planting. Upon our beings may energy be unfolding night and day, weaving and binding, inspiring and teaching, stability, knowledge and wisdom, adversarial challenge towards victory, the ever unfolding beyond these 9 breaths, about the 210 divisions. Green light shines of the petty guilt, shame, and fear brought by the society that has looked at our hope and became our true enemy. Yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg. Like bars of green light flashing and the shivering pouring over. in a darkness that is not becoming night. Do you feel it? Do you see it? Do you hear the crackling of more than leaves? We become what we choose, dark and light. Like one must lose, stark as it is. It's opening to me with words and patterns that I can use in the beginning, individually and in groups. Legions were forming, in and beyond, violet, purple, and blues. We set it forth in air and fire, blood and water, stir the earth of our desire. Into the realms, the corrupter force spreads its girth. We are establishing, for light or dark, what our incarnation is worth. In the edge of the night, and they directing indirect responses is our mirth. The forbidden has been labeled as something of fitting pleasure, as the alliance is formed between the clay beings and the beings of smokeless fire. There is dearth, for we find new meanings and new value. We are spreading our worth in the same as we earn and are called with new formulas and new names. We thereby rise, ready to pay the price of a fight without fear of blame. The consequences have been weighed. For death, our further birth, we are becoming yzmz Ozirh Hsz Ozbnvm Nfilm Ryorh Lhg